John 6:63. And it reads, "It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life." And when I look at this, it's certain words that just flash in front of me. One is the flesh and profited. And I remember, I can remember just how I didn't know anything about the word.
Oh, God, save me.
And I was in such a carnal mindset, but yet I did not know anything about carnality. I thought that my life was okay. You couldn't have told me that I was committing sin because I didn't drink. You know, I didn't smoke. You know, I did not do any kind of drugs. And so I was high and lifted up within myself. But when the Lord spoke to me and he told me that his words were spirit and they were life, I was like, spirit and life. I didn't understand. I could not see that and I could not hear that. But as the Lord started dealing with me, I could see that it was a totally different language. It was a language that I didn't know anything about. It was a world that I didn't know anything about. And the Lord was about to open up the spiritual world to me. He was about to let me know that there was something more powerful than the natural world. There was something that he was going to take me through that was going to give me power, that was going to take that torment that I experienced every single day, that I could not function. There was times I could not function. I could not function. I mean, I was just, at the end of the day, I would just curl up in the bed and I would cry and I would shut my door because I was in such torment. And I remember that there was a time that I just had given up. I had just given up. And I asked the Lord to just protect my children. And I remember that it was a time that, you know, my back was out and I was having Bible study. And Marcus would bring his friends over. Nina was one of the friends that he brought over, and they would sit down on the floor and they would have Bible study with me, and then all of a sudden that didn't happen anymore. And later I asked Marcus, I was like, "Why did you stop?" He said, "Because Mama, I knew what you were doing. I knew you were giving up on life. I knew that you were asking the Lord to take you out of here." And so the Lord was, I didn't know that at that state, in a way, it was a blessed state for me, because then I was at a state of my mind where I didn't want my old life anymore. And the Lord was getting ready to give me a spiritual life. He was getting ready to open up his word that were spirit and life. He was getting ready to give me a new beginning. And when I look at Jesus, when I look at my life and I see that it was the flesh that was profiting nothing. It was that carnality. It was that evil that I had made my own and that I was in such denial of. And how the Lord was just his spirit. He wanted to give me his spirit through his words. Through his words, he wanted to give me a power that I didn't know anything about. He wanted to deliver me from the hate and from the wretched man that I was. It was awesome, because then he was teaching me that sin had no dominion. Amen. That he wanted to give me dominion. He wanted to give me dominion over that sin. I don't know about y'all, but I can see how that was such a blessed moment in my life.